Imagine this. You're sitting comfortably cradling a steaming cup of your favorite coffee, or perhaps you're about to dive into a bowl of hot soup. The steam wafts up, inviting yet menacing. It's too hot to sip, so instinctively, you blow on it. But have you ever wondered if this common practice really helps cool down your food, or is it just a comforting ritual? When you blow on that cup of coffee or that spoonful of soup, you're engaging in a fascinating dance with physics. This process is known as convection. Here's how it works. Normally, the air right above your hot beverage or food is quite warm, having been heated by the very steam you're trying to avoid. When you blow across the surface, you replace this hot air with cooler air, your breath, which is around 98.6 degrees. This cooler air absorbs some of the heat from the food, which then gets carried away as you continue to blow. But that's not the only trick up your sleeve. You also kickstart another cooling process called evaporative cooling. This happens because your breath pushes away the water vapor sitting on top of the hot food. As this vapor disperses, it takes some of the heat with it, allowing more liquid to evaporate from the food, which in turn cools it down. This effect is much like sweating. As sweat evaporates off your skin, it takes heat with it, cooling you down. Now, why does this matter? Well, blowing on your food does more than just make it comfortable to eat sooner. It changes the rate at which heat is transferred from the food to the air. Think of it like this. If you had a bowl of soup in a warm room, it would cool down slowly because the air around it is also warm. But if you were in a cooler room, or if you actively blow cooler air across it, the soup cools faster because you're increasing the temperature difference between the soup and its surroundings. Interestingly, this method is more effective with liquids like your coffee or soup because they have a higher moisture content, which facilitates more effective evaporative cooling. Solid foods, unless they're moist and steaming, won't experience as significant a cooling effect from your breath alone. So yes, blowing on your hot food really does help cool it down, thanks to the principles of convection and evaporative cooling. This isn't just a psychological comfort, but a practical application of physics in everyday life. Remember, the next time you're impatient to dig into that delicious hot meal, a little puff of air can make it just the right temperature to enjoy. Not only does this keep you from burning your tongue, but it also helps you savor your meal at its tastiest. After all, isn't part of the joy of eating not just in the taste but in the experience of it all?